If you're wondering why there are hearts appearing above my head, it's because I'm very happy that I'm going to be teaching you a new grammar, language, and grammar lesson. Um, One other lessons that we've taught in first grade were about nouns, verbs, and adjectives. We learned that nouns are a noun is a person, place, or thing. Okay. We also learned that proper nouns are the special names of a person, place, or thing. Another thing we learned was about verbs. A verb is an action word. Okay. And um, an action word, we know that a lot, we can see patterns that we see ed, ing, or will, like I will be playing, or I am playing, or yesterday I played. We talked about the rules of verbs. Um, Also, speaking of rules, going back to proper nouns, a proper noun can be the special name of a person, place, or thing, and we know that proper nouns start with capital letters. Okay, and then finally, we talked about adjectives. We learned about adjectives. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. So if I say the cute puppy, I'm using an adjective to describe the noun puppy. If I say, so that's what you see. If you say, I touched the soft teddy bear, then soft is an adjective because it describes how the teddy bear feels. So adjectives describe nouns, and adjectives can describe how something smells, like smelly or fragrant, how it feels when you touch it, like it's hard, it's soft. Touch, taste, maybe it's salty. Taste, touch, smell, uh, even noise, like if it's loud or soft. Adjectives can also describe feelings like happy, sad, angry. So those are adjectives, and so always try to use adjectives in your writing. But today's lesson is going to be on conjunctions. Okay, so I'm very happy that and excited to be teaching about conjunctions. Okay, there are four to five important conjunctions, and so I'm gonna stop the video, right, so that I can show you what I mean. Okay. A conjunction, conjunctions are special words that help you connect two or more ideas in one sentence. We have the conjunction and, or, but, so. Okay, and we also have because. Let me add that. Okay, and again, class, if I make any mistakes or errors, I'm just going to keep going because I'm recording this and I don't want to start all over again. So, again, I'm just going to keep going and just forgive my little mistakes or errors or if there's problems with the equipment or technology. Okay, so for today, we're going to focus on two conjunctions, and or. Okay, so before I use my words to explain it, I want to show you a video that will also try to explain it. Okay, so let me go to it. Um, okay, it's in the beginning. Let me make this bigger. And so take a listen. Oh, hold on. I need to turn something off. Oh, and another thing too. I have to make sure you can see the cursor. So supersize the cursor there, nice and big. Okay, oh, let's go back here. And
Conjunctions. The word that joins words or two parts of a sentence is called conjunction.
okay, one thing I'm gonna let you know is that sometimes the grammar in these videos are not correct. So I'll stop and correct it. It says conjunctions. The word or a word that joins words or two parts of a sentence is called conjunction. I believe it's called a conjunction. Okay, I like to say that connects two words or two parts of a sentence or two ideas.
Conjunctions only join. They do no other work. The words and, but, or are joining words or conjunctions. They are used to join words as well as sentences.
And ideas. I like to say ideas.
And is a connecting word that tells you more. The bird can fly. The bird can hop. The bird can fly and hop. Here, and is used to join the words fly and hop and tells the bird can fly as well as hop. Let's look at another example.
Not yet. If you don't mind, please. Thank you. So notice that here we have two sentences. The bird can fly. The bird can hop. So notice that the beginning is the same. The bird can. The bird can. So we try not to repeat things when we write. So instead of saying the bird can fly and then another sentence, the bird can hop, what you can do is write the beginning and then take out the part that repeats the bird can, you remove that and put and then put the next part or the idea or the verb or the noun, whatever it is. And now you have a one sentence that's bigger because you join the two words and the two ideas together. The bird can fly and hop. Okay, so one of the great things about the conjunction and is that you don't have to repeat yourself. You don't have to say the bird can, the bird can. You just say it one time. Okay, now the next example, let me see if I want to show that one.
But
no, I want to go to
unlike or is a
yeah, let's go to or because today I want to talk about no and then or.
Or is a connecting word that suggests there is only one choice. We can eat pizza. We can eat a burger. We can eat pizza or burger.
Okay, again, the grammar sounds a little bit incorrect. For me, if I were to write this sounds good. We can eat pizza. We can eat burger. We can eat a burger. I think it sounds better with a burger. So then, notice, again, the rule, don't repeat the beginning part of the sentence. Just write it once and then, again, copy this, but now instead of writing another sentence, we can eat and write that again, just get rid of that and
here,
put the conjunction or here. And then put the second and then put this idea or this word or this part in the bigger sentence. So now it says we can eat pizza or a burger. Okay? So here it says or burger, but I think it sounds a little better when you say or a burger. Now, again, so the major important thing to realize is that this helps you connect two sentences into one bigger one. There's a part you don't copy that part. You don't repeat it. You just put a conjunction and then you add the other part or the other idea. Okay, so let me see. I think that's it for that one.
Is used to give a choice between pizza and burger.
Yes, thank you. It's when you use or, you're saying that there's a choice. It's either this or that, but not both. So this word or also helps you understand. It helps you with comprehension and understanding. When you see the word or, you know that one thing or the other can happen or you can have. You can't have both. You have to choose one or the other. Okay? So that happens in real life. Sometimes your mom or your parents might say you can have milk or you can have juice, but they won't let you have both. You have to choose one or the other. If I go back to and, we know that, in case I forgot to mention it, and means both Here, let me speed it up. And means both. You can have both. Both things are happening. The bird can fly and it can hop. It can do both. That's different from or, where you only choose one. Here, you can have both. Both verbs here. In this case, these are verbs. Both ideas, both parts can be together. It can happen at the same time. Okay, so I also like to play songs. So I want to play a fun little song. It's it it's a song about the conjunctions and, but, or, so. It's kind of long, so I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I just want to play enough so you get an idea and maybe have fun with the beat and maybe sing along. But the focus will be on and or. Okay, so let me go ahead and rewind it. Um, let's see.
Conjunctions, and but also, and but also, and but also, conjunction. Conjunctions join sentences together. Use a conjunction and tell us more. Conjunctions all mean different things. Conjunctions join sentences together.
And means as well. And means as well. I like you.
And
I think you're very kind. We played.
and
We laughed all day. I love cricket.
and
I love to read. We saw a monster.
and
He smiled at me.
and but also, and but also, and but also, conjunctions. And but also, and but also, and but also, conjunctions.
What means? Here comes a surprise. What means?
I'm gonna pause it right there. Like I said, I want to focus on and or. Let's see if we can get to the or part. I think I see it. Hold on, right. Let's see if I'm right.
All means and short.
Okay,
And
there it
but
is.
also, conjunctions. And but also, and but also, and but also, conjunctions.
All means and choice. All means and joy. We can play.
Or
We can read our books. You can have an apple. You can have a plum. We will be sensible. We will not play a game. We should catch a monster. Would that be too scary?
and but also, and but also, and but also, conjunctions. And but also, and but also, and but also, conjunctions.
So tells us what's next. Push me, I'll take this.
But functions and but also, conjunctions. Conjunctions join sentences together. Use a conjunction and tell us more. Conjunctions all mean different things. Conjunctions join sentences together. And but also, and but also, and but also, conjunctions. And but also, and but also, and but also, conjunctions. And but also, and but also, and but also, conjunctions. And but also, and but also, and but also, conjunctions.
Okay, so that was fun. I didn't play all the parts. There are other conjunctions there, but I just want to focus today on and or. Okay, so again, we do and or. And puts two ideas together, and it means that you can have both. Or means you can only have one or the other. You have to choose between something or one thing or something else. Okay, so normally class, I would show a video in the classroom, and then I would write some examples on the board, and then we would practice on worksheets. Now, I can't get the worksheets to you right now, so what I'm gonna do is I want to try using my little mini document camera. So if you give me a moment, I want to turn it on so you can see it. Okay, and you're gonna help me fill out a You're gonna help me fill out a worksheet, a conjunctions worksheet. Oh, it froze. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart it then. So let's do that again. And here we go. Start. Perfect. Awesome. So normally I would give everyone a sheet and then we work on it together. And of course, you remember the document camera in our classroom, where I will put things, books, and things underneath the camera, and you could see it on the big screen in front of the classroom. So we can pretend that we're doing that now, except that you don't have the worksheet in your hands right now. So anyway, so I'll do the work for you guys, and I know that you're paying attention and you'll help me fill this out. Okay, so right here, let's begin. So we can put two sentences together. Well, actually, I'll read it real quick. Okay, I was gonna skip that, but go ahead, I'll read it. Okay, you can put two sentences together with the conjunction and. Here's the example. The dog has a ball. The dog has a bone. So again, I don't want to repeat that part. So what I'm gonna do is I'll do it now. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna take out the dog has, and I'm gonna use and instead. So the dog has a ball, and you see I crossed out this part and wrote and then I copied this part, a bone. Now I made one sentence, putting two parts together, two sentences together, two ideas together, right? So now we have the dog has a ball and a bone. Okay, so the directions say, first of all, class, again, remember, if I'm going too fast, sorry about that. I'll try to slow down. I'll try to tell myself to slow down. But then, of course, you can always pause the video in case you need to catch up and reread something. Okay, so let me go ahead and continue. It says, use the conjunction and to put sentences together. So here we have the bird made a nest. The bird laid an egg. Okay, so I'll do the work for you so we know we're gonna write the bird. You see the bird. Okay, now here, made a nest, laid an egg. Oh, that part's different. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna copy. Okay, that's the part that we need to keep, made a nest. So basically copy the first sentence. The bird made a nest. Oops, gotta be neat. Now, the bird is the part that repeats, so I'm gonna cross that out and then use my connecting word and, because this bird is doing both things. The bird made a nest and laid an egg. And then we end our sentence with the period. Okay, so my new sentence with the conjunction and says, the bird made a nest and laid an egg. Okay, now I'll do two. So I'll do one more. Let's see. I think I'll do this one. Okay, it says, my mom sits down. My mom reads a book. So she's doing both, right? So I'm going to say, I think I should use a conjunction to show that she's doing both. So again, copy the first sentence. My mom sits down. And then I like to cross out what repeats. My, mom, mom. Then that gets replaced with the conjunction and. My mom sits down and reads a book. Period. Okay? And just FYI, I'm using a blue marker so that you can see that's a little different, right? The black and white compared to the blue writing. Okay? The only problem is if I make a mistake, I can't erase, but I'm being careful not to make any mistakes. Okay, so class, I did 2 examples of how to use the conjunction and put 2 sentences together. So I hope you're learning the rules on how to put 2 sentences together using the conjunction and. Okay, now let's go to the next part. Now, I might, just so you can see this better, because as it's, I want this higher. Let me see if folding this will be better. I think that's better because if it goes down here, I want to move it up high in the middle. Okay, so it says the word or is a conjunction, right? And let me circle it. So it is used to show a choice between 2 things. I can read or write. So if your parents say, okay, time to do your homework packet, time to do your homework, they might give you a choice. You could say, oh, right now you can read or you can write your sentences. You get to choose. Okay? So, or it's a big clue that you get a choice. You have to choose between one thing or the other. So, it says here, complete the sentences by writing 2 choices. So, fill in the blank. I can eat blank or blank. So let's see, I think I'll choose between fruit, right? So I can eat grapes. I like that word, so we can view long A blank E, right? Look, A blank E, A. I can eat grapes or, what's another fruit? I can eat grapes or, I'm gonna say watermelon. That's a compound word. Look, watermelon. And it should say watermelon, but we don't say watermelon, so we have to change the sound a little bit. Watermelon. So now here's my choice. I can eat grapes or watermelon. Okay. Now, let's see. I like this sentence down here because we can connect it to when we were in school, right? When you had recess. So it says, Hector will blank or blank during recess. So Hector will, let's see, what can we do? Well, when you're out to playing, I guess you can make a choice between playing, right? Hector will, okay, so I'm gonna have to have more details. We'll play, Hector will play, okay, the word kickball is not gonna fit in here, so I am going to put it down here. We'll play kickball. Okay, give me a moment. My iPad's telling, my laptop's telling me something, and I don't want it to. Okay, I know. I had to fix some troubles with technology, but I'm back. So Hector will play kickball or hopscotch. Okay, so let's see, hopscotch. Hopscotch. That has 2 syllables. First syllable, hop. Okay, I clapped hop, and now I'm gonna count the sounds and talk. Hop, ah, p. So that's a good strategy for sounding it out. Hop. Okay, now I know that's a compound word. 2 words put together to make 1 word. Now the second part, scotch. S, k, ch, s, k. See? Sk, ch, tch. So I know hopscotch is a compound word. Hopscotch. Now, if I think of my sound spelling cards right here, we have TCH. So I did spell it correctly, TCH. Where am I? Over here. Hopscotch. Okay, now my sentence: Hector will play kickball or hopscotch during recess. So I made a sentence using the conjunction or to say that Hector has a choice. He can play hopscotch, he will play hopscotch, or he might play kickball. Well, he will play kickball or hopscotch during recess. Okay, so now for your assignment, let me close this up and let me go here. Okay, so here are two sentences. It says, I enjoy eating blank and blank. Tell me two things that you enjoy eating. And here, the second one, well, we have and, right? So you can have both. Today you can blank or blank. And so here you have to make a choice. You have to decide, are you going to do this or are you going to do that? So for example, you can say, today you can go to the supermarket with me, or you can go with your dad to the park. You can make a choice, right? You have a choice, but you can't do both. Either you go with your mom or your dad. Make a choice, right? Here, both things you can have both. I enjoy eating blank and blank. Now, of course, I like you guys being creative. You can change this up. If you want, for example, let me look at this worksheet. We didn't do this one. Like, for example, you can put, this one is, I saw a frog and a turtle. So you see, I used the conjunction and. So you can write your own sentence using the conjunction and. You don't have to follow this, okay? For or, you can do something different. Like, if you don't want to do this, you can say, is blue or green your favorite color? So do you see how you can make your own sentence using the conjunction or? Now, if it's a question, don't forget to put a question mark, right? So remember, let me show it to you. Don't forget the question mark if it's a question. Okay, so let me fix that. I'm gonna leave it like this, and of course, this is just an idea. If you want to make your own sentence, that's fine. Or if you're having a bit of a hard time, then you can just copy mine and put in your own nouns in here, or verbs. Sometimes you use verbs and nouns here. Okay, and let me come back here. Can you see me? Uh-oh, I'm frozen. There you go. Let me go to the middle again. I'm so happy. You see the hearts coming out of my head that I got to teach you a new lesson in language and grammar. Okay, and so I look forward to seeing your work on Class Dojo. And I guess I'm gonna turn my camera off so the last thing you see is this, in case you want to copy this. But you can make your own. Anyway, so I'll see you on Class Dojo.